What's good, y'all? I'm back. So, for the sake of documentation, purposes, is that the right way to say that? For the sake of my well-being, I wanted to document and record now. Today was interesting. So, yeah. I'm telling you, sometimes some people just don't take no for an answer. Some people don't understand what leave me alone means, or, it kind of creeped me out today. I was like, it can't be a coincidence that you're getting on the same, and I'm not being paranoid. I'm like, are you stalking me, bro? Like, how is it that you are on the same when I'm on my way to work, and when I tell you don't touch me, don't talk to me, you still keep following me? Like, it was creepy. Like, I haven't encountered something like this to where, like, I had to walk into a restaurant in order to, like, escape this following. And it's not to say that I'm scared of this motherfucker, like, I know how to defend myself, but at the same time, it's just like, you guys ever, like, if you've ever made, like, dough or ever encountered dough, the feeling of something here that just, like, you can't get it fully off, like, it's just like, whew, my friend, like, bro, like, I don't fuck with you, I'm done, and you are pulling up to, like, are you, like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, how the fuck, was it just a coincidence that you popped up at the same time that I'm on my way to work? Like, I'm just like, what the fuck? And then, like, when I went to the restaurant, the guy's, like, coming up to me, like, hey, like, let me know what I can get for you. He's like, are you ready? I'm like, I had to tell him, I was like, what I had to tell him, and I was just like, like, what the fuck? This shit, he was like, you want me to call the cops? I'm like, nah, I mean, if it comes to that, it's gonna come to that, but at this point, I'm trying to leave them out of it, because I'm like, is that where this really has to go? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have to, like, I don't want to go there. Just leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if this gets out of hand to where, like, I might just have to, But anyways, what's good, y'all? It's Mother Bazan living her best life, minding her business, doing it well. If you're new to the channel, this is a tarot channel. And if you're already subscribed, welcome back. But yeah, story of my life. I was just like, what the fuck, bro? Like, are you stalking me, bro? I even had to ask my coworker. I was like, did anybody? And she was like, yeah, this guy popped up. And then thankfully they're confidential about, my whereabouts and my information. But I'm like, who the fuck? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Like, don't, like, nah, like, no, like, 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 please leave me alone. Like, I'm trying to think, like, I've never had an ex do that. You know what I'm saying? Never say never. But at this point, I'm just like, what? Why can't you just accept no? Like, why are you so fucking hard-headed? I don't know, whatever. I don't even care at this point. But that shit, like, really, like, I was like, God, you're testing me. What am I supposed to do about this situation? Like, I said no. I made it very clear and evident that I'm done. It's over. Like, you're blocked. I'm not trying to nothing. And you're still, like, popping up and following me. Like, what the, it's creepy. It's a weird fucking feeling. Like, oh. Like, I couldn't imagine, like, doing that to somebody. That's why I'm so uncomfortable. Like, I'm literally, like, fucking, like, paranoid, looking around, like, where the fuck is this motherfucker gonna pop up now? Like, it's so fucking creepy. It's creepy. Like, never in my life would I have thought that somebody here would literally be like, I don't know. It's just creepy. Oh no. Oh no. It just makes me very uneasy. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, this is going to be a general reading, okay? And during this general reading, I'm going to call out zodiac signs, dates, years, numbers, songs, lyrics, movies, whatever I intuitively pick up, I'm going to share that with you. And if you're looking for a personal reading where I'm not picking up the energies coming across this video as it does affect this reading, down below in the description you'll find my Patreon, which is under construction, but there are plenty of videos on there, and my website where you can purchase your own reading. All right, y'all, let's see what messages, guidance, advice, answers, reassurance I can get to you if you're looking for that information for you or about somebody else that you're interested in, know of, who knows. Let's see what we got. What do we have here? We have Sagittarius in the house and the Queen of Cups, which is technically Pisces. So we have 14 out here. One more, please. Tempering your emotions, tempering your feelings, balancing out your, feelings, emotions. Spirit guides, Earth Angel, apologies, the Queen of Candles. Okay. So this is, and Cancer in the house, July 14th. This is giving me tapping into your feminine energy. This is the Queen of Potions and the Queen of Candles. This is being fierce, but also maintaining, the love for yourself. So Queen of Potions is, Queen of Cups, very loving, understanding. This is like a motherly energy. So someone here who shows love, who people love, who adore this person. And then the Queen of Candles is very fierce, very bold, very assertive. They know exactly what they want. Very courageous, loud, out there, spontaneous, but very firm with themselves. So there's a balance here between being fair and sweet, and then don't cross my boundaries, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna play with you. The Chariot, okay? So however you're trying to get to the finish line or get over, again, the Chariot is this long journey, whatever journey you're on. There's gonna be hurdles and blockages and dips and whatever is in the way, you are going to manage to get through it by having both your assertive side and your affectionate side. So this is a balance of being aggressive and affectionate. All right, giving yourself grace, but also knowing when to be like, nah, no, look but don't touch. Like, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, let's keep going. Again, we have Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, 14 and 7. Yeah, Page of Swords. Spirit guides may be watching you. King of Cups underneath the Queen of Cups. Master of his own heart. Knowing how to balance, like I said, these emotions. Not allowing anything to rock the boat. Emotional intelligence. Yes. And the Seven of Cups. You may have a lot of eyes on you, or again, you may have your options open. Queen of Candles and the Seven of Cups. Okay, Miss Madonna. She's giving me Madonna vibes, okay, with her look. Okay. She calls the shots. Shot caller energy. And the Ace of Swords. So like I said, sharpshooter. This is someone who has a position or is aiming towards something, but they're not going to allow anything to get in the way. This is like tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. Okay? This is like going down a bumpy road and just accepting the fact that it's a bumpy road, like turbulence, but you're gonna land, or you're gonna get to where it is you're focused on, okay? So it might be a lot of things that are confusing you, a lot of things that are, again, testing you, a lot of things that are trying to come up against you. There's a lot going on, okay, that's trying to distract you from being confident, Queen of Candles, all right? There's still a mission that you need to focus on. So don't allow anybody to take your kindness for weakness, okay? It's all about balance here. Balancing out your emotions and your confidence. Advice, please, for this situation. Advice. In control and maturity. So like I said, back to the King of Cups underneath the King of Cups. The King of Cups shows up as a masculine energy, okay, more Pisces energy, who no matter if they're surrounded by, again, a bunch of kids who are emotional, who are, you know, crying, there's just a lot going on around them, they maintain their composure. They keep the balance when it comes to anything that is just like not balanced with emotion. So if someone's unhappy, like this little kid is crying, they maintain their composure so that it doesn't give them a reason to keep crying or like to think like nothing's okay. King of Cups is like, all right, everything's gonna be fine, like don't worry, like you're good, like you don't have to cry about that. There's no need to cry. Let it out. Yes, this is an understanding, like emotionally intelligent you or this person or whatever this is, like it's gonna require emotional intelligence. You don't have to sit here and get all emotional about it. You just gotta look at it from a more practical view. You know what I'm saying? Leo in the house. August 14th, August 7th, July 8th. Yeah, it's a lot of emotions out here, a lot of cups, a lot of cups. All right, being in control of your emotions, understanding what you're feeling. Understanding how to explain how you feel, explaining your feelings. One more, please. And what is this? Gentleness, Queen of Cups, again. So, be patient. Temperance is patience. It's almost like just be gentle with yourself. Jealousy, down. Four of Pentacles. Can we clarify this jealousy? I don't know if this is you or somebody else who might be jealous of you or is trying to keep you trapped or tied up. All right? Someone here may be very controlling, or someone here needs to control their emotions or their jealousy. Someone here may be possessive. Let's look with this jealousy card. Courage. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. And transition, Six of Swords. Whatever it is that you're doing, if you're moving on, if you're transitioning, if you're going towards, again, calmer waters, if spirit guides, temperance, okay, are telling you where to go and you're kind of confused as far as like, what do I do? How do I do it? Just remain calm. Only then will you actually get the answers you need, and will be able to know what step to take once you ground yourself. That's what popped up. This was the first thing that popped up, was grounding yourself. So you need to figure out a way to ground yourself, all right? To kind of, like I said, remain calm or be nice to yourself. Don't beat yourself up if you're getting emotional, or if you're unable to like not explain what it is you're feeling. Okay, I'm just getting like a bunch of emotions. Like, I'm frustrated, I'm irritated, I'm sad, I'm mad, I'm confused, I'm lost. Like, it's just like, okay, let's narrow it down. Let's figure out how to what is it? Compartmentalize? I can't even say it right now. I haven't ate today, so I'm like, basically put your fucking emotions into compartments, okay? How to put your emotions, how do you fucking say it? Looking at your emotions versus becoming them. Does that make sense? It's just like, oh, okay, that's anxiety. It's pinpointing what it is you're feeling instead of allowing it to just throw you off. It's just like, oh, okay, I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that. All right, that's what I have to do today myself. So a bunch of feelings arise, okay? And you just don't know like what to do or why it's happening or how to resolve it. It comes down to you having to like catch yourself. That's like the first, okay, you're freaking out, you're getting paranoid, you're okay, just relax. And that's just something you have to teach yourself. If you haven't been taught how to relax or ground yourself, these experiences may be trying to teach you like, okay, ground yourself. But it's just like, how do you ground yourself? How do you ground yourself when you're trying to move forward? Yeah, insomnia is just giving me, yeah, someone here is very jealous. It's creepy. It's very creepy. It's very creepy. Because I'm just looking at this. It's just like controlling the beast. Okay? He's a big motherfucker, but she's just like, Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, controlling or taming this beast. So whatever emotions arise, whether that is anger, jealousy, fear, it's knowing how to control that emotion. It's something about controlling your emotions. When to utilize a specific emotion. The Knight of Swords. Like I said, instinct. Fight or flight. Facts from fiction. Like, you really have to start breaking things down. Compartmentalizing, is that the, I don't know, I feel like I'm not saying it right, but anyways. Breaking shit down so that it makes sense to you. Anyways, extras please, like I said, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces is fucking Leo. Yeah. Extras, please, slow down. Bobby Valentino, okay? Slow down, caution, slow down. Slow down. I had this travel. I guess this is the time that I should be explaining it. So, in the travel, I was all the way in the left lane. It wasn't a freeway, it was a one-way. I was all the way on the left lane and I was approaching a light that was yellow. But because I was going pretty fast, when I approached this light as it was yellow, I knew, like, I was like, shit, if I brake right now, I'm gonna end up over the line of where the stoplight is. And so I was like, fuck it. So I kept going. So I drove through the red light. And so I was like, shit, for some reason I felt like, I was like, let me just pull over because I think, you know, I just want to pull over just in case. So I ended up switching lanes after I crossed the red light. And then I ended up getting off. So what do you call it? Not the shoulder, but there was an exit and the exit had 2 lanes. I remember vividly, the exit had 2 lanes. And when I exited, it turned into like a roundabout, but the roundabout was like, it was just a platform. It was just like I wouldn't say a cliff, but it was just like, it was just this circular platform. It had no railing, it had no security around it. Like, if someone were to have driven on that like too fast, you're off. Like, it wasn't surrounded by anything. It was just very, very high and a circular platform. And I'm looking at this like, damn, like, I can't go anywhere. Like, I'm stuck here. Like, the only way to get out of this platform is to go back where I came from. But the funny thing was, if I went back down how I came in, I would have to go against oncoming traffic to go the right way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was so confusing. I'm just like, I pulled over because I felt like I was going too fast and I didn't want to get caught or make it seem obvious, like, oh shit, I ran the red light. And then I'm on this fucking platform like, what the fuck? Like, I can't go anywhere. And it's not safe up here. There's nothing up here. Like, there's nowhere else to go besides to turn back around and keep going. So to me, it almost feels like I needed to take a break, but this break wasn't going to really get me where I needed to go. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, 2 more, please. The color yellow. The color yellow. The color yellow. Go somewhere, bro. Damn. Lord forgive me. I didn't mean it, but I did mean it because he was bothering me. Anyways. Complete cycles going up. 1 more, please. There goes that brown noser. Anyways, it didn't want to come out right. So anyways, but yeah, it looks like someone here's trying to put their nose in your business or put their nose in someone's business or kiss ass. Anyways, Leo, 19, morning scene. Leo, spotlight rising. Someone's Leo or someone's sun or rising could be in Leo and hot. Okay? What do we have out here? We had July 19th, August 19th. Oh, shoot. Okay. Something about the morning or something rising. Like I said, going up. So, I don't know if it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Libra, okay? But seems like something here goes up. I don't know. Or something here gets exposed. Rugrats, Summer, 7, 21 Savage, Libra, okay? Plans, busy, focused, no time. Going back to the tunnel vision. July 21st, July 19th, I already said that. July 7th, 77. Someone here needs to figure out why they're jealous or why they have jealous tendencies. Sharpie, permanent, long lasting, and stay. August 7th, August 21st, July 14th, I said that, yeah, I did. The color blue, the world, like I said, complete cycles. Okay? 21 again. 21, 21. July 21st could definitely be significant. Alright? Traveling, moving on, learning your lesson, gaining experience, social media. What comes around goes around. I just want to know what the fuck is up with this jealousy shit. Why is someone here possessive or jealous or controlling? Someone here is jealous of somebody's transition. Impulsive. Does this person even know why they're jealous? No, the moon, anxiety, Pisces in the house. Someone here acts on impulse. They don't even understand like what they're feeling, they just act. You know what I'm saying? Interesting. July 18th, August 18th. It's interesting. The jealousy comes from having anxiety. This is giving me abandonment issues. Basically, it's abandonment issues. So when someone here gets that initial feeling, that reminder, that trigger, that they're gonna get left or something's gonna leave or they have no control over it, they panic. They end up becoming controlling or trying to keep something and won't let go of it because they don't want it to go. They don't want it to leave. They don't want it to not be theirs anymore. But this is a childhood issue, okay? So, I mean, for example, I'm aware that I, have abandonment issues, but I had to learn. I had to teach myself like, oh, you weren't being abandoned. It's just the fact that people were busy. People had shit to do. People they have their own fucking life. Whether or not they have this title of father, mother, guardian, stepfather, mother, whatever the case may be. That's what I wanted to say. I was like, nobody owns anybody. Nobody is obligated to be someone or some things. Like, no, like, just because you plant a tree doesn't mean you own the fucking tree. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the idea of possessiveness. It's like, if I own this, I can control it. And it's just like, no, that's not how it works. The tree is a tree, you know? It's like the moon doesn't control the sun. The moon doesn't say, hey, you're not about to be here when I'm here, like you gotta go somewhere. They just operate, they just flow. But that would be weird for the sun to be like, nah, bro, nah, no, this is my show. What's meant to be is meant to be. What isn't, it's, you know, you can't force something to be yours. You can't force something to align with you. You can't force anything to be yours. Someone here needs to get control over their emotions. All right? Like, you can't hold on to something that doesn't want to be held on to. That's like trying to like, you know what I'm saying? Like a fish out of water. Like, you can't, I mean, you can hold it, but eventually it's gonna die because it needs water. You can't do that. Like, you know? Just, I don't know. Someone here is expecting something to be like a fucking Sharpie, like, you know, permanent. Stay, don't leave. Someone here is bitter about something transitioning or something you're completing. Like, you know, it's ran its course. Someone here, you know, it's a new day. It's a new day. Anyways, that has been the general reading. I'm kind of done with this reading. All right, I'm ready to cook me something and lay it down. All right. If it resonated, I'm glad I could help you out with whatever situation this is, whether this is, you know, you're like, damn, I am controlling, or I'm very jealous, or I am, you know, I don't understand why I feel that way or what it comes from. It's just time to do the work. It's time for you to like really understand who the fuck you are and why do those emotions arise in specific situations. Why do you feel like you need to hold on to something? Who are you when you're not trying to possess something? Anyways. And then, like, if you're like, yeah, I'm not possessive, I'm not, you know, trying to balance my emotions, I don't know anybody here who is imbalanced emotionally or needs to, you know, work on, and that just means this was not your reading. This was somebody else's reading who came across it and needed it. You don't have to worry about it. You can click off and go watch another video, wait for another video tomorrow. Either way, thank you for liking, watching, subscribing, sharing, viewing, commenting, listening, donating, voting. All of that great stuff. Appreciate it. And I'll see y'all next time for another reading.